Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the Demonical Fit Hero Waltz, or just Super Saiyan Gogeta from Dragon Ball Z. I was supposed to record this I forgot when it was released on 5K Toys, but when they got released on 5K Toys, and everyone started receiving their Hero Waltz and all that. That's kind of the time I was supposed to record this, but honestly I just didn't record it until now, very recently. So if you see this video pop out recently, you know on my YouTube channel that it's been recently reposted or something like that, it's literally recently reposted. So yeah, so you guys can see that this figure is obviously from Demonical Fit. I did get mine off from 5K Toys. By the time I upload this video, which is going to be recent basically, I know that they definitely don't have this guy available. They do have the Trump card, which is the Vegito Blue. But, I mean, I don't think you guys want that, honestly. Because I haven't seen that figure get sold out at all. It's still in stock. I will be leaving a link down below for that figure though, in case if you guys were interested on there to, check it out. So yeah. But for now, we're going to be taking a look at this guy and take a closer look at everything it comes with. Alright, as you guys can see, that here's the figure right there. By the way, here's the box. So I didn't even take a look at the box for some reason. I forgot about that. It's been kind of a while since I recorded a video. But here it is. Your waltz. The figure itself. So this guy's packaging looks like the SH Figuarts, but like the exclusive versions that they make, where instead of having a white kind of background with the figure in the front or something like that, and then some more pictures of the figure, it's not like that. It's all like in black, and it's got like an orange outline and stuff of the figure. You can see that. Some pictures of the figures you guys can see around there. This one doesn't have any instructions in these sides, as y'all can see. So this guy he does come in like that, I guess. Also forgot to mention that this guy does come in with this shipping box. So yeah, so if you do get it off from 5K Toys, it's gonna get delivered like this. Well, not really like this. It's gonna get delivered in a different shipping box, but this is the thing it's gonna come in with. So yeah, pretty cool. And here's the figure itself. So it's a 3.0 body Gogeta figure, Super Saiyan. As you guys can see, that here's the figure. Looks really good, pretty nice. So here's the neutral face already, placed on him. We got more like an angry face. We got a smiling face right there. A screaming, yelling face. We got this hand, which I'm pretty sure, yep, it's got a peg hole in there. It's obviously for this Stardust, I think, burst, something like that. I forgot how it's called. I actually don't even know what it's called. There's that. To another hand. I think it's the same one. No, it's not, probably. I'm trying to figure out if it's the same hand or not. If it's like the same thing, but without a peg. But no, it's different. This hand is different. Not same sculpted as that one. But this one's the same thing as that. These are probably more like some gravity hands, or maybe like blasting hand effect hands. Martial artist hands right there for both left and right. Some Kamehameha hands. Obviously he doesn't do that, but yeah. And he's got another. Why does he have another pair of hands? Interesting. Okay. I don't know what those hands are for, actually. Nor do I know what those hands are for. These ones look like they're like grabbing hands or something like that. Interesting. And he's got a halo in the top right there too. Pretty good. Now we're going to be taking this guy out of the package and taking a closer look at everything on him. His details, everything, the sculpting. It does look like he does have some like fading yellow into it. Whatever. I'm just going to take him out of the box so we can take, more closer look at that. We got him out of the packaging now. The figure looks really good. I was actually surprisingly, he didn't felt stiff. I was already trying to stand him on this, thing here, and he didn't feel that stiff. He was actually kind of like not loose either, but it was like smooth. Um, he does have a little bit. It looks like he does have some kind of um, like some yellowish tones around the hair, which is not bad. It's good because it gives more depth into it, onto the hair. But out of all that, it doesn't seem like he has any different colors or painting around the body. It's just around the hair, which is all right. I really don't mind it very much. It looks good, in appearance and everything, aesthetics. It looks really good. We do have that 3.0 body, which this kind of 3.0 body is not really my favorite because of some experience I've gone with a Goku figure, which I'll be putting them both side by side. But, I don't know. I just hope that this guy is better than the Beast Deities version of the Goku that I reviewed quite a while ago. I like it, that one, because it had a lot of accessories. But it's just the way how he was standing. It wouldn't even stand well. This guy does stand very well. No problems at all, as I said. The other one was kind of stiff. This guy is smooth. His articulation, everything's very good. Like I said, aesthetically, he just looks good. He looks accurate to what he looked, in the Z version. There is another Gogeta figure, which I do think it's better. I'm gonna say this one is cheaper than the other one. I forgot the name of it. I really forgot the name of it. Kami something like that. I don't know. It's basically a different studio now. They changed the name of it. I forgot the original name that they had. But I will be saying that the other one's better that they made. You guys should know what kind of third party I'm talking about. But it's expensive too. Like, it's better looking, way better, but it's expensive. This one is cheap looking, but it's good. Like I said, it's good looking already. Now we're gonna be taking a closer look at the face and the articulation and everything. So you guys can see that here is the figure itself. Here's a closer look at the face. It looks pretty good. Like I did say, if you do, especially if you take this thing off, you can see the way how he's got like those dark yellow tones around the hair, and it just gets lighter in the very tips right here. But yeah, here's how you take off the face, by the way. Pretty nice. Also, that was kind of easy to take off too, unlike some other figures. Kind of like the Diamond Vegeta figure that I recently reviewed. I felt like I was gonna break the face sculpts when I was taking them out. So here's the, these parts. Yeah, it looks pretty good, honestly. There is that, but I mean, I guess, it's something that you can't fix. It's just molded on there. I think that's the whole shoulder. Let me see. Oh no, that's not. That's actually just a joint. Whatever, it's fine. It doesn't look like it's gonna be getting in the way too much. So we're gonna be taking a look at the accessories. You could take this off too right here. Not accessories, by the way. I meant the articulation. So head can look. It doesn't look like it can extend. So you can actually only look like this far up. Look this far down, which is really, really good. You can do definitely some head tilts right there, which is not bad, as y'all can see. That's that right there. Not bad either. He can definitely do probably 360. Yeah, 360 head rotation. Then the looking down is really good, honestly. I just don't, kind of sucks that he can't look that up. If he's looking up right now, it's because he thinks of his ab crunch, by the way. But yeah. But that's how you can look up with the ab crunch. Look down, he can't this time. So even though he can look up with his head, he can look up with the ab crunch like that. And since his ab crunch can't look down very much, literally his head does the job right there, the neck. It's okay. Here we're looking at the butterfly joints. Let's see. I thought these parts were gonna move, but they don't move very much. this that he has on here is actually soft plastic, as you guys can see. It's a very soft plastic. It does feel like if you do try to, to pull this thing, it does feel like you can tear this easily. So be like, if you do get this figure, be careful with that. So yeah, that's not bad. Pretty good actually. Obviously you can do a 360, I'm pretty sure. Yep, 360 with that. This doesn't get in the way at all. Okay.
Oh, there it goes. Damn!
There goes that. Alright, so let me see if I can fix this on camera right now. So the hand does go here. That's the tricep that goes there. So it's just a peg right there, as y'all can see. Okay, I will not be able to fix this on camera. I gotta do this off camera, right, you guys? Right, I did this now. For some reason, this hand, I'm trying to I'm really trying to position it in a way where it can put his hand like this one, because you can see how this one puts his hand all the way up. This hand literally can't do it. It's stiff. There we go. Okay, that was probably just the shoulder joint. It was stiff. There we go. Yeah, because I was trying to force to see if it was doing it, but this side of the shoulder, like in here, it was very stiff and it wouldn't go up. You can kind of see that right now. This one doesn't though. This one's just easy. You obviously got the bicep swivel. You already know how that's connected. I just literally took his hand apart. Little bro just became future Gohan. Here's the double jointed elbow right there. And then the usual, just a peg, the hands being connected with the peg, which can be a, wrist rotation, and can be a up and down wrist rotation too, right there.
Just a... What the fuck?
Okay, literally my whole figure is coming apart, bro. I was trying to take this off, not trying to take the whole hand apart. Okay, I was not expecting this. Okay, but this is the thing I was trying to show you. The usual thing right there. I wasn't trying to show you. Okay, now it won't even come off. It looks like it wants to come off, and now it can't. What? Okay, whatever. I forgot to put some glue on my copy. So here you can see that, how this is working. So they have that, obviously, to cover up the parts around here. If they did have the normal, skin tone color, it wouldn't look natural. It would look weird. But yeah, the sculpting looks pretty good and everything. As I said, no paint though, as I see. There's literally no paint around the figure, just around the hair, for what it seems. There's a weird, what is that? Okay, that better be something that I was about to say. This figure is gonna have a lot of problems. Please no, not on my copy. Because I've seen a lot of people do a lot of cool pose with this guy. My figure, I'm barely just showing you guys the articulation. This guy's falling apart. So here's that too. Basically just I'm pretty sure it's just a peg. I'm not gonna try to take this off. I'm not even gonna try to. So it's a peg, just swivel, do this rotation, that's all. He does have his, waist rotation right there. Not bad. He can do this much of a kick. Not even stiff at all too. That was really good. That's a pretty good kick. And he cannot do a back kick very much. Of course, we've seen this with the Gohan figure. We've seen this with the Goku figure. So yeah, this part was kind of stiff now. Here, he's got the double jointed knee. Not bad. Looks really, really good. Here we got, ankle pivot. Not bad for an ankle pivot. This is a better ankle pivot than what the Beast Deities Goku had. That's something that I don't like about that figure too. that he just doesn't have an ankle pivot. And then obviously got the toe bend right there. So overall, the figure is really good articulated. Some problems about falling out, but that was just me. Or maybe just a little of my copy, honestly. But yeah. Now we're going to be taking a look at the accessories and everything comes with. So first, I'm actually going to be looking at the Stardust Burst. I don't know how that's called, honestly. The power it uses to defeat Janemba. But yeah. Right here it is. And you guys can see that the power up right here looks pretty cool. It's kind of, it's not kind of. It is a translucent kind of, kind of material, basically. It looks like they did have like some yellowish around here, very noticeable. Some pinkish color, and some like, I think it's back to yellow again or something. It kind of looks like it goes back to yellow again, and it's just this, metallic color, silver color on the top, which looks good if you do say, like, look, it looks good, honestly. But yeah, there's that. Alright, as you guys can see that here's the screaming or yelling face. Alright, there, it looks really good. I just want to mention this right now, that literally if you have the figure like this, it looks like it's Vegeta. I think that was one of those things that people did say and mentioned in the comments on Instagram when I first saw this figure, that when Kami, I think that's the name of the other third-party company, that they made their own Gogeta too. That was something that a lot of people mentioned. That, by the way, this is the, kind of pissed off face with the grinning teeth. A lot of people did say that this guy does, like, the hair sculpt or the face sculpt, something like that, does look a lot more like Vegeta. And no, it was not this guy. Never mind, you guys. It was the SH Figures, but this guy, I don't know why like that. That's a weird gap. I just got that right there. Okay. Like I said, don't know why having him like that kind of remind me of Vegeta. But yeah, there's that figure right there. Right. And here's this other face, which is more like, his confident face. Looks really cool. Some poses of the figure. I don't have a stand yet, but I will be buying one, so I can, do some poses like this. But look at that. Here's another pose. I will be uploading some pictures on my TikTok account. So in case if you guys are like, interested on looking at some more pictures, poses of the figure, I will be posting them there later on. My TikTok username will be on my description on the channel. So in case if you guys are interested, check it out. You guys can go check it out through there. I'll also have the Instagram account on my YouTube link too. I'll leave a link to it, or I'll just leave the username in there. Here's another pose of a figure. I don't even know his fighting stance, so this is most likely not his fighting stance. I just want to do that. Here's just a random pose, basically. And there's that, also here's that other hand that I just don't know what it is, and I still don't know what it is. It kind of looks like a relaxing hand or something like that. Alright, you guys, that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you guys really enjoyed this video. In case, also hit the bell notification, because now it's just not, I definitely gonna be saying this now for sure, because I always say in every single video, at the end of every single video, that randomly I just, stop uploading a video. So, I would just recommend you guys to turn on the bell notification, because like I said, it's just very random when I'll suddenly just disappear and not upload a video. That's something very usual of me to do, very common of me. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like if you guys really enjoyed this video. Please comment down any kind of recommendations of figures or something like that you guys would like for me to review or something like that. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye and have a nice day.